Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when Pastor Ezekiel Odero was arrested, the church that he used to lead, New Life Prayer Center and Church, was closed down. And today, the members of the church who normally meet there for prayers went there in the morning to have their prayer service, because already the assistant pastor was readily available to preach to the people. But again, the congregants were denied a chance to enter that church because the government has closed it down. So in simple terms, those church members were denied their right to worship because their right to access that property was blocked. But surprising, it is not only the church members who are complaining, because now there is protest within that community and the area. The entire village is protesting that they need the pastor be released, because if his arrest is the one that has made them not to access the church, then they need him released so that they can access the church. Besides this, now the business community around that area is also in protest. They are now coming together with the church members to protest the arrest of the pastor. And for them, the reason is that the arrest of the pastor has made them to lose their business. We are talking about the border operators. We are talking about the hustler, people Ruto refer to as Mama Mboga. We are talking about the people who are operating the vibanda or the small shops there, maybe to serve food and the reja things. And we are talking about the hawker. All these people are coming together to protest in demand for Pastor Ezekiel to be released. First of all, listen to them. Then from there, we are going to go deeper to understand why all this.
Serikali ifanye juhudi imwachilie mtumishi wa Mungu, maanake mtumishi wa Mungu hana makosa yoyote. Sisi tunaokaa hapa ndio tunamjua zaidi.
Arudi Tuesday.
Serikali isiseme kuwa inamjua na sisi ndio tunakaa naye hapa. Kama kuna yeye mtu ane malalamiko zaidi, afike hapa aseme yale malalamiko yake zaidi tuyapate sisi kwanza. Na sisi kama ni kuunga mkono tutamuunga mkono yeye, lakini serikali ikitokezea ikisema ya kwamba pastor na hivi, hayo hatuyajui. Hapa tunawasha moto kupitia nyota zetu. Moto sana.
Jamii yetu, wale wafanyabiashara na community ambaye yuko hapa, waungane na wale mawakili wa Ezekiel ili Jumanne tuulize koti imwachilie huru Pastor Ezekiel. Pastor Ezekiel ni mmoja wa community hii na mmoja ambaye amechangia pakubwa sana. Historia ya hapa pahali, nikizungumza mimi kama mtu ambaye niko na miaka 50 hivi sasa, ni pahali ambapo palikuwa hapapitiki zamani hizo. Pahali ambapo palikuwa panakuwa wale watu wanaitwa miani, wanashika watu wakiwatoa watu damu. Hiyo ndio historia ya hapa Mitangoni. Lakini Mwenyezi Mungu mkuu aliye juu akamtumia mtu wake Pastor Ezekiel, ametuletea maendeleo makubwa ambayo yako hapa. Haya ni maendeleo ambayo yameleta economy kubwa katika Kilifi County na pwani hii. Tunataka tuseme hivi, serikali ifanye kazi yake kama inavyotulinda, itoe haki kwa kila mmoja. Na serikali itukumbuke sisi watu wa community hii kwamba hapa pahali kupitia Pastor Ezekiel panatupatia riziki yetu ya kila siku. Kwa hivyo la kwanza tungeomba serikali, hata kama Pastor Ezekiel yuko mahakamani, hakuna sababu ya kufunga hili kanisa. Kwa sababu Pastor Ezekiel ni mtu binafsi na kanisa ni la watu wanaomba Mungu na wengine wakishughulika hapa wakipata riziki yao.
kanisa yaendelee, kwa sababu kanisa si la mtu mmoja. Kanisa is a public institution, na kwa sababu ni public institution, na wale waumini wote wa kanisa hili wako na haki za kuabudu. Hivi leo Jumapili, wanga wote wale wanakosa mahali kwa kwenda kuabudu. Hii ni aibu kubwa, tukijua kwamba katika katiba yetu inalinda haki za kimsingi, ikiwa mojawapo ni haki za kuabudu. Hivi leo wale watu wote leo wanapata wamekosa mahali kwa kuabudu. Ni aibu kubwa sana kwa serikali. Hata kama wanaangalia masuala mengine, cha msingi ni kwamba it should not trample on the rights of the people to able to access a place of worship. Asante.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, I said in the previous video that for the state to arrest Pastor Ezekiel, it can only happen if senior officials in the government are in agreement. The reason was that Pastor Ezekiel is commanding a huge following. Besides this, there are many people who are benefiting from Pastor Ezekiel's activity at the church. Today, you can see it now. It's not only the church followers who are complaining. Now, the issue of business community is also emerging. This is the first time for me to see business people complaining when a preacher has been arrested. The first time. So it means Pastor Ezekiel means a lot to the people of Kilifi, in that area where the church is operating. It means many have been able to create self-employment out of the activities of the church. If you listen to these people, you will hear what they're talking about. That this place was just in the darkness. It was like a bush. It was very remote area. But when Pastor Ezekiel entered that area, he literally brought light into darkness. And today, that area is developing rapidly. It is now becoming a town. Now people are gaining interest in business in that area because of the prayer center and the church that is operating there. So imagine by closing that church, you are not only touching on the church members or those who go there for the prayer. Remember, we're talking about the church that has a capacity of 43,000 capacity in terms of people who can attend one service at a go. These figures were given by Danson Omar, the lawyer who is now part of the defense team to Pastor Ezekiel. And most of the time, that church is full to the brim. So look at that. Because of this, it means many people have missed their right to worship. So they're saying that we will demonstrate. On Tuesday, we will be in the court demanding the pastor to be released. Now, the issue of business now. People are saying that if this church is not operating, then we will be on the street demonstrating because our jobs have been jeopardized. The government cannot provide job opportunity for the people. But the pastor has come in as much as serving people through prayer and preaching and teaching. Then there is advantage also of the community there, which is now benefiting for now selling foodstuff and other commodities to those people. That means self-employment. Ruto came in and promised 1 million jobs per year. Instead, he has destroyed 1 million jobs. But now someone like Pastor Ezekiel, with this activity there, I'm told even he has employed more than 10,000 people. including those who are doing the construction work, among other things. So he has created a job opportunity. Now, closing down that church and shutting all the activities and operation in that vicinity means many people have lost their jobs. People cannot afford meal. They don't have a job. They don't know what the tomorrow has for them. That is the situation within that area in Kilifi. So look at that. And now people are in agreement that more than 10,000 people depend on Pastor Ezekiel in terms of job opportunity, directly employed and indirectly employed. So it's not only just prayer. The prayer has come in with other benefit to the community. That means Pastor Ezekiel is playing a critical role within that society or the community. The community has accepted him. They value him. So he is a man who has brought a change that is touching people's life positively. And in fact, if this guy is doing investigation, the right people to help in this investigation will be also the neighbors, the community around. These are the people who are supposed to help this guy to get information, more information about the activities there. But imagine the entire community, there is no one who is coming in to castigate Pastor Ezekiel. Instead, the entire community is standing with the pastor. So this is red alert for this government. At least they needed to have someone who will say, this pastor has been doing this and that, at least so that they can gather that evidence in case if they're looking for a case. But going by the fact that it even shows that people have access to the church. You are selling, you go there, sell your product. So it means they know the operations that normally happen in that. Again, some of these people go there for Sunday service. That church is operating almost 24 hours. So it means every time there's a service. So operation there is a continuous activity. So you can see now. The reason is that Pastor Ezekiel is attending to people internationally and of course across the country. So it's not only the resident there. The resident they will come on Sunday for the Sunday service. But this other week services is for the people who are coming from outside that county and of course outside the country. That's why people are saying that even for us, we don't have business. So it means this move by the state to arrest Pastor Ezekiel, it has touched so many people negatively. It has affected so many people. We will wait and see how the issue will go on, and still will come to update people. But what we are seeing here, we are seeing people who are coming out to speak the truth about the man of God who is in custody as of now.